Hello, my beautiful ones. This is Dr. V. If you are new to this channel, I want to give you a big hug and a welcome to the most fabulous community of souls who are on a journey to love. What we do here are twin flame soulmate readings. We use the terms divine masculine and divine feminine. It really doesn't matter what the labels are. This is all about you and your connection with the person that you love. These readings are meant to help you gain clarity, confidence, and to elevate your vibration and your spirit so that not only are you on the path to either uniting or reuniting with that person that you love, but you're also living your best life. So what I do here is utilize many different decks, as well as the 3 decks that I have created specifically for all of you who are on this journey to love. Yes, they are called twin flame oracles, but it really doesn't matter, right? We don't want any of the labels to limit us. All that really matters is the connection that you feel with the person that you love. So today's reading, we're going to go deep on the divine masculine and the divine feminine energies. Now remember, these are just energies. They don't correlate to anything biological. So you use all of these messages as they work and resonate for you. Now, if you have felt guided to watch this reading today, that means that there are messages here that you need to discover. So stay with me throughout this reading until the end, and always make sure that you leave a comment so that we can interact together, because that's what this community is all about. We are all here to love and support one another. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with our reading. So Spirit, please tell us, what is the current energy of the divine feminine? Where is the divine feminine on her journey right now? Wow, so beautiful. I love this card, and I love the rendition of it in this particular deck. I get a lot of questions about this deck. It's called the Dark Mansion Tarot, and it is truly a work of art. So what a beautiful first card to get, feminines. 2 of Cups. Okay, Spirit, tell us further. What is the current energy of our beautiful and lovely divine feminines? I love this. Where are my beautiful feminines? Where are my beautiful feminines? Ooh, love it, love it. Where are my beautiful feminines? So feminines, oh my gosh, I am just loving the combination of cards that you have gotten for your current energy. There is some really powerful energy at play here. Really powerful shifts, really opening up of your deeper understandings. This is so lovely. So look at this. The first card you got was the 2 of Cups, which, you know, it makes sense, right? You have been very much in the mode of wanting to come into union with your divine masculine. Isn't this beautiful? I love the combination of these 2 cards because it really does show the beauty of your vision. And it's so interesting that this has come through at the same time. Sleeping Beauty's dream, right? So it's like there's a definite, to me, emphasis on that word beauty. I feel like there is something so deeply kind of stirring within your hearts, within your souls. And it really has to do with all of you stepping into that most beautiful and powerful version of your own self. And I feel like it is this sense of beauty and wonder that what you have been going through, whatever those struggles or challenges have been, and I'm not saying that they're just with your divine masculine. I mean, we have other things in our lives as well, right? Every day we are learning, we are growing, we are expanding, we are learning how to deal with each, situation or challenge that comes along. And so what I love about this energy for you feminines is that you're very grounded in knowing who you are and knowing what you want, right? There's a clarity here that has come from being in this, I think, this beauty's dream, right? It's like, you know that you have a beautiful spirit. You know, feminine, that you are so beautiful, both inside and out. And you are really ready to let your beauty shine through, right? I feel like there are some of you who have been, a little resistant to let your light shine. You know how sometimes it's like, we know that we are so powerful. We have so much to give. We have so many aspects of ourselves that we can be proud of, but sometimes we diminish ourselves because we feel like, we don't want other people to think like, who does she think she is, right? But I feel like this is your time. This is your energy of saying, you know what? It doesn't matter. I don't care what anybody else thinks. I'm ready for my true beauty, my true power to shine through. I am so proud of myself. I'm proud of who I have become and who I am still becoming and expanding into every single day. And you know what? I am not going to put a lid on it. I'm not going to hide my beautiful light because I think that people won't like it, or people will be intimidated by it, or, people will think that, I think too much of myself. No, I am going to come out of this energy that I've been in, because see, we also see the Hermit's energy, and that is wonderful because that gave you the clarity, that gave you the strength, this combination of kind of being within yourself, taking that time to come into alignment with the true power of your soul. Feminines have led you to this understanding that, you know what, I am not going to settle for less anymore. I'm not going to diminish my light. I am not going to hide my beauty and my light from the world. I am going to boldly be exactly the woman, the feminine that I am. And what has brought you to this is this beautiful introspection, this beautiful time that you've been taking to go within and to really look at, who are you, right? What are your greatest strengths? What are the gifts that you have to give to the world? And now you're ready to give them. And I think it is so amazing. And part of this newfound, confidence and feeling of this beauty that you have extends to your clarity on wanting union with your divine masculine, right? This is one aspect of who you are. It's not the full aspect of who you are, but this is definitely a very important piece of the puzzle, right? And so look at this: reconciliation, eternal love. Your time has come. Isn't that so beautiful? So you really do feel that the time is now ripe. You are ready to come into union with your masculine, because there's something in you that has grown much, much wiser. And I can feel this energy very strongly because of you being in this Hermit's energy and because of this card, which the Fates, is really about coming to a point where you realize that there are certain types of situations, right? There is karma. There is, there is a particular destiny and a way in which events unfold. And sometimes you don't have control over those, but instead of trying to resist that, instead of trying to control the situation, what I think you have done here, feminine, that is so powerful is that you've decided that it is best and most powerful to surrender, to understand that there are things that you cannot change. There are people that you cannot change. But the fact that you are willing to accept them as they are is your true power, because when you resist the things that you have no power to change, it weakens you, right? It weakens your resolve. It weakens your self-confidence, because it's like you are banging your head against a wall, literally, right? When we cannot budge or move other people or other situations, we are weakening ourselves in trying to resist them because we don't have the power to change them. But when we surrender, when we accept our divine masculine, his situation, our situation, all of those aspects of our lives, when we accept them as they are, what they are, and that is how they're meant to be at this time, when we drop the resistance and we go within ourselves and strengthen ourselves and elevate who we are without even realizing it, those situations that you were resisting will melt away on their own. Isn't it amazing? That is the magic of non-resistance. That is the magic of surrendering to the universe, surrendering to divine timing, surrendering to the flow, right? The flow of life. And when you do that, you realize that you will find that those situations will resolve themselves. You don't need to butt your head against them. And that is a very powerful place to be. And what I love, feminine, is that now it's like you have decided that you're no longer going to run, okay? There was something that happened, and I think this is one of the reasons why you went into this Hermit's energy, is that there were issues that went on with your divine masculine that really made you hold back. There was something that happened that made you, fear the intimacy between the two of you. He may have really broken your heart. He may have said or done things that really hurt your feelings. He may be in some sort of a third party situation where he is kind of, really feeling trapped there, but he may not be actually making the actions to move forward. So whatever the situation is, and I know there are all different kinds of situations, what it created in you was this fear of opening up to him, right? Opening up and being intimate. See, you are ready to let love in. Compassionately identify and begin to release any patterns that stop you from opening your heart. So you were definitely on the run from this. You were definitely holding yourself back. And now it's like you know that you don't need to do that anymore, because you have accepted, you have surrendered to what is going on here. And what you're doing, which is this Six of Swords, which I love, is that you're ready to put behind all of the negativity. You're ready to move forward in your life into a much more stronger, more vibrant, more self-assured position than you have ever been in. And many of you have sent me emails, left me comments saying that you feel so much stronger, that you are moving forward, you are moving ahead, you are not going to let your divine masculine or anybody else's behavior or lack of action or lack of resolution stop you from living your best life. So this is so wonderful. You are putting all of the crap behind you, feminine, and you have put yourself into this boat and you are off to better horizons, to better places. And if your masculine can meet you there, you are ready. You are ready to come together. This is so amazing. I love it. I'm so proud of you, feminines. You rock. You just rock. Okay, so then tell us, Spirit, what is the current energy of the divine masculine? What is the current energy of the divine masculine? Where is the masculine on his journey at the moment? Where is the divine masculine? Oh my gosh, look at this. Wow, beautiful. Where is the divine masculine on his journey at the moment? Oh. Lovely, lovely, lovely. This is amazing. So look at this. Okay, what I'm loving here is that the masculine in many ways is mirroring his feminine, at least in terms of what he wants to do next. And that is really the most important part, right? So what I love about this is that he is coming up in the Wands energy, which tells us that there is something in him. There is definitely a fire within him that wants to take action, right? This is also, to me, like Wands energy is very much also the energy of your purpose, right? Because it is about those things in your life that you are passionate about, that you are excited about, that you want to take action on. I feel that it is also very much in the spirit of what is your life purpose? Like, what are you here to do? And how can you show that purpose? Like, how can you act on that purpose so that you're out in the world getting the results that you want while you are living your purpose? So we have him coming up in the Page of Wands and the Knight of Wands energy. And so I'm feeling that for those of you, and I know that this is many of you who are in some sort of separation or struggle right now with your masculine, right? You may be together, but things may not be on the best of terms, right? Where you are not feeling the connection, right? You may have been going through some sort of an arguing energy or an energy of you feel like you're not on the same wavelength, right? This Five of Swords is very much an ego-oriented energy. So you may have been having some kind of, egoic issues, like, petty fights, jealousies, not seeing eye to eye, feeling like you're in that mode where you're just not connecting at the level you want. And then for others of you, you may be in some sort of separation, either short or long term, and you are looking for a path, right, to be reunited. And so what I like about this is that this shows us that the masculine is getting into this energy of taking action. The Knight of Wands is all about wanting to take swifter action. And the Page is also about wanting to communicate, right? Seeking a message, seeking to deliver a message. And so for many of you, this may resonate in the sense that you may be hearing from your masculine quite quickly, actually. Say you have not been hearing from him or hearing very little from him. This is a combined energy of a masculine who really wants to take real and fast action. This is him deciding that he is not going to mess around anymore, right? So this is really positive. This is the definite energy of wanting to make some big moves. And why is that? Because look at this. He sees and realizes that he has been settling. Okay. So I want to remind you that this is a general reading, right? So it may not resonate for all of you. If you'd like to have specific guidance on your situation, that's what a personal reading would be for. And the link to that is in the box below. So see, your masculine has realized that in kind of being in his ego and having kind of these ego-based confrontations with you, wanting to have the final say, sometimes we get into these phases or these energies where we become very stubborn, we become very resistant, and we kind of want to have the last word, the final word in everything, right? But what we don't realize is that energy and the actions that come from that energy really weaken our connection with our immortal beloved, our twin flame soulmate, right? It really weakens the connection because it kind of, wears away at it. It chips away at the love, right? And so he's realized that if he continues to do this, he's really going to be settling for less, right? This connection, this love is not going to be what he wants it to be. And, it may even get some of that resentment coming through. He realizes that you being the love of his life, the woman that he loves, he doesn't want you to feel resentful towards him. Step by step, slowly, he doesn't want that resentment to build. And there's a fear of that, right? He just doesn't want that. And so he doesn't want to settle for less. And he realizes that if he stays in this energy, he will. So what does he want to do? Which I absolutely love. Look at this. Surrender defensiveness. See, this is so telling. Look at the combination of this energy. I just love this because this is all about winning at any cost. And this is about saying, you know what? I realize that is wrong. I've been so defensive. I've been so touchy. I've been getting angry at her or annoyed at her, by little things because I'm the one who's weak. Like I need to figure this out and I need to surrender my defensiveness. So look at this. Defensiveness is a sign of weakness. To communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered and hear someone out. Then offer a clear, non-defensive response. Isn't that amazing? I just love this. Okay, so this is something that he definitely wants to do. And why is that? This is the part that I love. Feminines, look at this. Look at this combination. It is so incredibly powerful. And it shows you the depth of the love, the attraction, and the deep desire that your masculine has for you at the core level. Because what I love about this card, this is one of my favorite cards from the deck, the Oracle of Mystical Moments. It's called Mermaid's Love. And what I love about this is that to me, it really reflects the desire of masculinity, right? Like the masculine energy has certain attributes, right, that are very universal. They are universally masculine, right? And one of them is wanting to be that stable, solid rock for his lady, for his feminine, right? And that's what this depicts. Like here, the feminine is a mermaid. So she is like, floating in the air, right? she's flowing, like, look at her hair. It's so beautiful. She's just like this ethereal flowing creature. She goes with the flow. She's beautiful. She's sensual. She's like this force of nature, right? She's one with nature. Her beauty just emanates in everything she does. And I love how this is, to me, is also an alignment with the beauty that we got from the beginning, where is that current energy of the feminine, right? So amazing. And so it's like he loves this about you. This is how he sees you. He sees you as this divine, beautiful, ethereal creature, this creature unlike any other, his unique and amazing feminine. And he knows that he cannot own you, right? That's the other part of this. It's like he knows that being with you is a privilege, right? And that he cannot own you, he cannot control you, right? You are a wild and free force of nature. But what he can be is your solid rock, the man that you can trust, the man who is stable, the man who balances out your energy, right? Who balances out your flowy nature with the stability of him standing there holding you, saying, no, I am here for you regardless of anything. I am here for you, right? Isn't that so beautiful? I just love that. And so it's like this perfect love union, right? The differences between the two of you make you stronger. You complement each other, right? He grounds you as he protects you as well with his love. And this is so beautiful. And this is what his vision is, because see, he knows that you are his twin flame, his soulmate, his sacred union. He knows it at the deepest, most core level in his being. He knows it. And so he realizes that he may have been driving you away for some time right now, right? He realizes that he may have done things in his, in his folly, in his lack of understanding that drove you away into that runner's energy. And see, that makes sense. That's why we had you, feminine, in that runner's energy, right? Like you had just kind of feared that intimacy. You had just stepped back from it, and he just couldn't take that, right? He couldn't take, if this is how he feels for you, how can he take it when you've stepped back the intimacy, when he doesn't feel like he has access to your heart anymore? He feels that you have put up a block, right? So what he's looking for is regeneration, a rebirth of your twin flame, immortal beloved connection. Isn't that amazing? And this is what his vision is, that this is how it can be reborn. Isn't that gorgeous? I love this. Wow. This is his vision. So that is what he is trying to make happen with this very fiery, action-oriented, I'm going to get out there and I'm going to do this. I'm going to get her back. I'm going to get her back. I'm not going to let her run away from me. That energy, right? That's what makes sense here. Oh, I'm just loving this. So much powerful energy coming through here, guys. So much powerful energy. It's amazing. All right. So let me pause here to give you your affirmation of the day. I wanted to do one that is about love. And so that we are very centered in our own self-worth, knowing that we are absolutely worthy of the greatest love out there that is possible for us. So make sure you write in the comment box, I am worthy of great love. I am absolutely worthy of great, great love. And make sure you live it. Make sure you live it, because you are. You deserve the greatest love that life has to offer. You have to claim it. Go out there and claim it, you beautiful things. All right. So then, Spirit, can you please tell us, what is the connective energy right now between the divine masculine and the divine feminine? What is the energy of their mutual connection? Oh my gosh, look at this. Beautiful. The sun. I love it. What is the connective energy between the divine masculine and the divine feminine? Wow. See, there we have it. The same thing about that ego. Confirmation from Spirit. And that self-worth. Oh my gosh. See, in alignment with our affirmation of being worthy. What is the connective energy between the masculine and feminine? Oh, so lovely. So lovely. Wow. So strong. So beautiful. What is the oh wow, energy between the masculine and the feminine? Oh, I love it. So look at this. So what I'm feeling is that there has been this kind of suspension going on, right? We saw this in the feminine. We also saw this in the masculine, right? Both of you have been kind of in this hanged man's energy of little bit of stepping back, right? Stepping back, going within, the feminine being in her hermit's energy, really recalculating, reassessing, the masculine being in that, oh, shit, I've been really stubborn and resistant and I need to drop it. I can't settle for this. She has put up her walls. She is like totally, closing her heart to me. What am I going to do if I lose her energy? So definitely between the two of you, there has been ego issues that have left you both kind of suspended between two worlds here. Like, what are we going to do next? Okay. Are we going to resolve the situation and come together, or are we going to have to walk away from each other? Right. So you've been in this suspended holding pattern, really feeling the pain, really feeling the loss. Right. But what's so lovely here is that now that connective energy is changing because you guys are coming out of it and you're ready to make a decision. And that decision, I feel, is extremely positive. Look at this, because of this sun's energy and this mending card. I love it. Look at this. You're both going to decide, and it's going to be really amazing to you how much it's going to be in alignment with like the timing, as in like you're both going to decide pretty much at the right and same time that you want to be together. Okay, that you want to mend this relationship, you want to mend this connection, and you want to be back in each other's beautiful ray of light, your sun's energy. And I love how this is also confirmation, feminines, right? Of you saying, I'm no longer going to not let my light shine bright. And again, the sun is coming up to show you, yes, absolutely, shine your light. Let that beautiful light that is within you come out and let the world and your masculine see it. Let them see how beautiful and amazing you really are. And so I love this, both of you. And I look at this. This is so adorable because look, I feel like that's the two of you right there. You are ready to come together. You want the light and the warmth of the sun to shine on your relationship, on your connection again, because you have both found self-worth. You want to come at this from both of you being worthy, okay? Not feeling like you have to compromise your own, self-respect or self-love in order to be in this relationship. No, you are both going to really respect yourselves, love yourselves, and come together in reciprocity and equality with the hope and the creativity. I love this. See? White rose of hope. Like you guys are filled with positive feelings here. You have hope. You're not feeling hopeless anymore like you were when you were going through this kind of darker energy. You're coming out of that because that sun's energy is really giving you the hope that this can work out and that you can create something amazing and beautiful again together, right? Right? To stay open to all creativity, creative ideas on how to come together and build a life that you both truly love together. I just love this. I'm going to give you one last, message and advice from Spirit, so that you have something even more powerful to take with you. Although I feel like they've already given you so many beautiful blessings. Let's add some more to it, right? Because we just love to bask in that. Wow, see? Look at this magical gateway. It takes courage and trust to venture into the unknown, yet this is where the greatest rewards are. It's time to step boldly forward without looking back. Isn't that amazing? Oh my gosh, thank you, Spirit. That's what this is all about, right? That you guys are going to take that chance. You're going to take the big, bold chance. You're going to move forward through this magical gateway. And even if it's a little bit scary, even if you're not sure, right, you are going to boldly come together and face whatever the situations are, any kind of obstacles you may have, any kinds of barriers that you both need to break through together. You're going to do it, and you're going to do it together. Oh my gosh, I just love this. So you know that if you would like to have a private reading with me, the link to my menu of readings, which I offer about 7 different types of readings, so you have a lot to choose from. The link to that is in the box below, as well as the link to all of these oracle decks that I've created especially for all of you who are on this journey to love. So you know how much I love you, you know how much I believe in you, and I will see you all on the next video.